joining me tonight on my walk home. So let's start out by how do I sound? How does it look? There we go. That's better. All right. So, I guess interesting week. So I did a video on the dark side, by the way. Quick note. Dark Side LLC, the company that supposedly stopped the pipeline accidents and money. And I came to a conclusion after something else happened. But you have to wait for the video tomorrow morning to find out what that something was. And I know some of you guys know. Hold on. All right, how does that sound now? I just realized something, so let me know how does it sound now that I fixed the mic. Better, nice, 5x5. All right, good. I had the mic facing the wrong way. Sorry about that. So, guys, so like I said, sorry before, that dark side company, that Russian dark web ransom company, they something interesting happened to them. So like I said, we'll wait and see. You'll wait and see tomorrow the video on what happened. I thought it was pretty interesting. All right, so today's pack, by the way, is the all mission pack by 511. I'm gonna do a video review on it in a couple days. So far, so good. This pack is pretty squared away. I like it. It stores everything I need it to store, so that's good. So now, some of you saw there were two cops in the corner behind me. Keep this in mind, guys. A lot of you see my videos, probably a couple of years, about maybe a year and a half now, 2 years, walking through this block. If you seen it before, they have cops stationed here because they had shootings go up the last, I don't know, couple weeks now. So anyway, sorry. Trying to pick the more quieter blocks to go up because everybody's hanging outside, everybody's blasting their music, and there's just fucking people everywhere. Everywhere. And yeah, I know a lot of you like, get the fuck out of the city. Samantha, this is the Bronx, South Bronx. Hey, Harley, baby, how you doing? And Maverick, how you doing? No, yeah, so guys, you never see me with a mask on in any of my videos when I've been outside, no matter what the situation was. I'm not about to start now because de Blasio, because Biden said, oh, get masked or get vaccinated. Like, those are your two choices. So I'm sorry, get vaccinated or continue to wear the mask. That's what he said. So fuck that, fuck him. It ain't happening. Neither of them are happening. So, the other thing, guys, so a lot of you are like, you know, get out of the city, it's falling apart. It is, but you know what else happened? The housing market fucked. It got fucked big time. Homes are way too expensive right now. We're talking about $200,000 homes that are shit boxes that are now worth, let's go down this block, that are now worth 600 grand, 400 grand for a fucking piece of shit. For four walls, a roof, and a fucking plywood floor, they want fucking 600 grand. Fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. So, that's interesting. So the wife's on here, the kids are on here. Looks like the whole family's on here. That's pretty good. They're probably waiting for me to so somebody just said, I think it's too to the mama 107 or oh 07. She just said, or he just said, that that person was vaccinated and still getting kicked out of places.
Me, or me?
Probably Matthew, because Matthew needs to put me
So that's listen, guys. I'm not going to get too much into the vaccination, but fuck that noise. There are too many variables now. People are still taking it. People are still catching it. People are still taking it. People still can't do what they want to do. What's the point? Right? So fuck that shit. Listen, guys. If you get it, you'll be okay. Like 99% of you will be okay. All right, so that's that. All right, so guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm walking home from work. Had a busy 24, if you will. And now I'm headed home. And you know the crazy shit with walking? Walking to work, you know, I'm all energetic. I'm like, yeah, get some. And then I get home off of 24 and I'm like, why the fuck did I leave my car home? What the fuck was I thinking? You know? But it's not too bad today. Take my time. Have a decent pace. I'll eventually get home. And sorry guys, I have to put this on a gimbal. I definitely will. I have the gimbal in my bag, but I think the battery is low. But I will start putting this on a gimbal so we get more stabilized footage. Because this is a pain in the balls. And yes, this whole situation, guys, is about control. I don't believe for a second it's actually about COVID. It's way more than that. Has to be. There are just too many variables for what's going on right now. Too many. Oh, they ate already. Good job. Well, I am running late too, so. Jose Sanchez, I work out. Now I'm up to 4 or 5 times a week. I took a break. I wasn't working out as much. I was getting lazy. So I had to change my diet to start feeling better. Which, you know that, but you don't do it until you start feeling like dog shit. When you start feeling like dog shit, you change your diet, you feel better. You're like, this is what people were talking about. Mark D, this is the Bronx. So right now, I'm in the Bronx. I'm walking to Manhattan. All right, guys, so real quick, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever makes you happy. So what we're going to talk about today is the Angry Truth channel was suspended. Not got suspended, was suspended, sorry. And it was suspended based on medical misinformation. Now, upon appealing this whole medical misinformation crap, I had challenged YouTube to provide me with proof of medical misinformation. Tell me where the medical misinformation was, at what part, right? I gave them a couple links, and they didn't care. So, YouTube doesn't give a fuck what proof you have, what evidence. They are solely driven by baseless bullshit, their own baseless bullshit, right? Now, the CDC had medical misinformation for how long, guys? A year now, year and a half since the inception of CDC. They should be charged with medical misinformation. Fauci should be charged with medical misinformation. Yet you tell people to do certain things like boost your immune system, you're completely wrong for that. RP, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. So, when I was asking for the proof, I was going to ask for what? The timestamp. What timestamp was the medical misinformation so that I could provide proof. But I provided them proof anyway. I also provided them bullshit they have on their on YouTube that's still floating around, like animal cruelty and shit like that. They don't care. They only care about medical misinformation. They only care about this COVID shit, which is very, very strange. Guys, there are theories about AIDS and how AIDS is a conspiracy theory and this whole 9 yards on YouTube. And those videos are still up. You got guys still talking about 5Gs, and that shit's still up. And yet somehow talking about making yourself feel better, no dice. So, the channel's suspended. I have 90 days to behave myself, and then 91 day, on the 91st day, I'll be an asshole again. So the object of the game is to hit them with as much facts as possible, but try to stretch them out between every 90 days so that it's a fucking tug of war with them until they completely get rid of the channel. Now, when they get rid of the channel, I'll develop a backup channel. I was going to develop a backup channel to have it sit, but I don't know how much sense that makes. Or maybe just create the backup channel and have it, and have it sit dormant until I need it. Now, somebody said 90 days. 90 days is when the first strike comes off. 180 days if you have 2 strikes. All right, so keep that in mind. If you're going to get strikes, hell, we the people prepping, he got kicked off. Jay Flores, thank you for the donation. He got a strike today or yesterday. But he has a backup channel called PTSD Prepper, right? So he gets kicked off for, I think, medical misinformation as well. And he was citing something out of an article, a factual article. And not like a conspiracy theory page, a factual article. And they gave him a strike for medical misinformation that he provided proof with YouTube. And they still fucking declined it. They still rejected his appeal. There's a problem, guys, when you're providing facts like you would in court, and these people are still saying, fuck you, medical misinformation. So, again, guys, there clearly is an agenda behind this whole thing. It's gotta be. You can't tell me that you're providing proof and these people are still fucking, these people are still saying you're wrong. When you have the links to this proof, when you have video links to the proof, right? So there's always something bigger at stake. Now, again, a lot of this shit that we say on here is our opinion. You can't even state your opinion anymore, right? So that's the crazy shit. So clearly, there's something bigger going on. Just don't know what the fuck that is. Ran out of wine. So you what, Angie, you want me to pick up wine? Whatever, oh, sorry. So she said she ran out of wine. So today, So today, I'm testing myself a little bit. So if you hear the panting and wheezing, and if the camera all of a sudden drops out of my hand, and you hear a thud and I hit the ground, I just did a Tabata workout, right? That's an 8-second workout, sorry. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds. I did that right before I started this walk to get the blood flowing. I decided last minute, like a lot of you know, to get this live stream going because I didn't do a live stream last week except for the one other walk. And I said, fuck it, it's a nice night out. Let's do one tonight. So if I sound like I'm having asthma, I'm not. Yeah, guys, you know what? We should start doing that. I see that catching up a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna call a bus, all right? I call a bus right now. They'll never let it down. In my younger days, I would fucking dip across the street. I can't do that anymore. I can't move as fast as I used to. Fuck it. cars are just a lot slower here. So this walk home, guys, it's sort of a nice walk. Not a lot of people out, except for the assholes and their fucking mopeds. Yeah, someone says near Yankee Stadium. That's exactly where I'm actually by the courts. When we've passed the front, I'll show you. As you can see, there's scaffolding above, whatever they're fixing. Probably redoing some shit. This scaffolding thing, by the way, guys, it's a scam. Big time scam. It's the worst. All right, so this is the courts here. Some of you have seen it in the movies. Some of you have, seen it in the movies if you don't live in the city. Abigail, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Ranger 1, yes. I did that yesterday. I did squats for speed, a workout called 1077. I'll explain that another day. But that's a good workout. That workout grows balls and puts hair in your chest, as far as I'm concerned. Especially if you modify the workout and you put a 25-pound vest on. That really fucking grows balls and muscle and endurance. But anyway, so guys, we see what's going on. I'm switching gears now. You see what's going on in Israel. I ain't liking it. I don't know what to think. I'm not sure if this is it. You know, the whole biblical thing with the next world war will start with in the Middle East. I don't know if this is it. Don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. I don't like any of the bullshit going on. I don't like any of the propaganda from both sides. Yeah, all right, so Debadu, thank you for the donation. All right, so what I don't like about this whole thing is that here in America, you got Palestinians and you got Israelis or Jews clashing in the streets with each other, protesting against one another. I'm like, listen, fuck faces. You two bags of shit have been at it for fucking centuries, thousands of years. And now you guys want to bring your bullshit here because you guys live here. For the Israelis that live here and for the Palestinians that live here, cut the fucking shit. If you want to be a part of it, you want to fucking fight, you want to fucking aggravate one another, take that bullshit back to the Middle East. I'm looking at the news and I'm watching fucking Israelis and Palestinians arguing with each other. The fuck you arguing with each other here? You're here for a reason. You're here because you didn't want to be there. But now you guys are here protesting, waving your fucking flags and fucking free Palestine and I love Israel. Fuck out of here. Fuck those two countries and let them both wipe each other off the face of the planet. Because I can care fucking less. You are not going to get two nations, if you will, or groups of people that fucking hate each other for, guys, thousands of years, all of a sudden, to just like each other. It isn't gonna happen. What they need to do, they need to get in the middle of the street with fucking knives, play some fucking gay show tunes, and fucking have at it with a dance and stab off, whatever the fuck they do. Like the West Side Story. Because enough already. They're fighting their arguments getting old. People are sitting there going, well, I stand with Israel and I stand with Palestine. Fuck both of them. Fuck them both in the ass. Seriously. Those two douchebag countries are getting fucking, it's enough already. Wow, look at this. Hold on. Car accident. You guys might appreciate this. Don't know where the other car is.
I don't want to be in this video.
Rav, this is a tripod. And that car right there in the middle of the street. And then you got the tow truck here. Angie, did they get hit by a car? Was that, because it looks like just a car accident. I don't know where the other car is. Oh no, I figured it out. The other car's across the street. I'm across now. This has got to be the car right here. So car accidents, real quick, have gone up. Yeah, see, that's the car right there. All right, so like I said, guys, car accidents have gone up because people are driving like fucking complete dicks. You know, it's the worst here now, and because the cops are not really pulling people over or doing anything, they're people are speeding, blowing lights, taking lights at the last second. Yankee Stadium. All right, guys. So anyway, back to the whole Israeli thing. It's and here's the other thing, right? Israel warned, as the media put it, warned for us to stay out of it, right? For us to stay out of what's going on in the Middle East. I'd have been, listen, if I was fucking Biden or Obama or Trump, I'd be like, listen, you two assholes have at it, and whoever the last one standing is the one I fucking, pat on the back. Because fuck both of them. Seriously. Jews tell the story of how they got the land. Palestinians say they're lying. Palestinians tell how the land was taken from them. The Israelis tell that they're lying. So everyone's fucking lying. So you know what? Both of you guys lie each other out of existence. You want to drop bombs on one another? You want to fucking use a nuke? Do whatever you got to do. But enough already with this. I stand with Israel. I stand with Palestine shit. When you live here in the United States, fuck those countries. Seriously. They have nothing to do with us. They have nothing to do with our daily lives. If those fucking those countries want to fucking jerk each other off till they fucking die, let it be. But we don't have any business with that. Let me switch this back. So, sorry. So, yeah, guys, and I don't give a fuck what they're fighting for, protecting oil and all this other bullshit. Again, enough already. These people are fighting for shit that's... You know what? When I listen to why these people are fighting, chosen people, not the chosen people, it was really our land, it's not yours, it's, this land is our land, fuck that shit. Who gives a shit? At some point, guys, the fighting between those two becomes white fucking noise. That's all it is. All I hear is two fucking moronic children screaming at one another. That's all I hear. I don't hear anything else. I don't hear the sob stories. I don't hear their history. I don't give a fuck about their history. I don't care about neither side's history. I don't. It's enough already with the baby bullshit, And I know some people, if there's any Israelis watching or whatever, they're like, fuck him. All right, fuck me. There's an unsubscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Hit it. I don't give a shit. If you're Palestinian and you hate what I just said, bye. Hit the fucking unsubscribe. Because this is where a lot of Americans that I know are. We're like, fuck you two guys. You guys want to fight? Fucking fight. Don't give a shit. And guys, listen, unfortunately, war is fucked up. People die in war. Women and kids die in war. It's what it is. This is what happens when you go to war, all right? If Hamas started it, then, and a couple kids got killed, that's called war. If the Israelis started it, Israeli kids die, women die, it's called fucking war, right? And that's the problem. Now, it's interesting how if they had a heartfelt conversation, which I don't think they can, because they hate each other, but if they did, you would think that one side would be like, you know what? Fuck this. We're not gonna do this anymore. We're gonna come up with a different approach. It's that simple, guys. Doing the same shit and expecting a different result is chaotic and stupid. But whatever. Someone asked how long the work shift was for. It's 24 hours. So 24 hours, and after I cross this bridge, it's like I hit a wall, guys. So probably in a couple minutes, I'll be ending it. What's going on, Homestead? Thank you for joining me tonight. Right, guys? Like at this point, all over the city. Guys with giant speakers inside those adult tricycles, playing music as loud as they can. Seriously, guys, fuck the Yankees, fuck sports teams. I grew up in a sports household. My father loved sports. I wasn't a big fan of it. And now that I'm older, I'm really not a big fan of it. Fuck these athletes. Fuck their $1 million. And I want $23 billion for playing for you guys. Fuck that shit. Fucking assholes are swinging at a ball or throwing a ball through a hoop or hitting a black puck across white ice. I guess it takes talent, but fuck that shit. I got 1,000,001 things to do than watch another dude prance around a fucking field. Ice skate or check a dude into a board. Though hockey, the only side of hockey I like is the fighting. That's it. I watch the highlights of hockey for the fighting. But other than that, I watch boxing from time to time. I watch MMA matches, depends on who's fighting. But that's entertaining to watch, but I don't watch it all the time. All right, because again, sports athletes, they're fucking greedy. They want it all. They want everything, They want an absorbent amount of money to do. Listen, I get it, but I get asking for a certain amount of money because the owners are making billions. I get that. Fucking asshole. Anyway, everybody's always got to fucking stare and look. As soon as I say some shit, then they're like, oh, I was just looking to see what you were doing. You go fucking mind your business. Anyway. So the homeless are back to begging by the highway again. They used to do that a lot. Then it sort of died down for a couple of years. Then it started picking back up again. I don't know if that started picking up because the job rate is down or just because they're not being arrested anymore for panhandling. I don't know. Mark D, you know what? Listen, the city is falling apart. Some of you saw my video for earlier today. Will New York City get better? New York City's getting bad, but I still don't think it's as bad as Detroit, Baltimore, certain spots in California. It's not getting there yet. That shit is bad, guys. That shit's been bad forever and it'll always be bad. It'll never get better, right? New York City is getting to that point. Now, I know a lot of people, we watch the videos and they're like I had a couple assholes say, I live in New York City, I don't see anything. Then apparently you got fucking tampon over your eyes, right? Because if you don't see the shit that's going on every day, there's something wrong with you. Squirrely Radio, thank you for the donation, right? Shit is getting bad. But it's not, I don't want to misrepresent it and make it sound like it's like, right, Philly, Maryland, Detroit. I don't want to make it sound like it's like that. It's not. But yes, the shootings are up, the stabbings are up, fightings are up, sexual assaults all up. But that is not saying it's as bad as those other cities, because it isn't. It's not even up there. North Shore Preparedness, man, thank you for joining me. So, guys, you see, the city still has its allure. But, for example, this is an example. Crime is getting, is getting up there. It's getting bad, right? But the gay pride parade, those assholes, they're sitting there saying that today, or yesterday, sorry, they don't want NYPD to march with them, and they don't want NYPD doing security. So they ousted both the LGBTQ police department group and the police department themselves, because they want to keep the parade or the parade route safe. They want a safe space for marginalized people, is what they said. So, again, this was in a post this morning, rather last night, and they made it in this morning. And again, All right, you gay guys don't want to do it. What are you gonna do? When someone attacks you, you're gonna smack it till it stings. You know? You're gonna start throwing rubber dildos at people. I mean, like, how's that security gonna work? Yes, I'm being a fucking bit of an asshole because fuck them. Fuck the gay pride parade and their bullshit. Telling people that cops are the danger and they don't want them there. All right, man. It's only this, and you gotta hire. Here's the other thing: the gay pride parade. They want to hire organizations. Sorry, they want to hire. They want to hire security, private security. Okay, you know how much security you're gonna need for the pride parade, and then for the little festival they have down at the in the village. Yeah, so no, Angie, the cops are not to do security there. That's what that was in the article. That's why they said they want it to be a safe space, and they want marginalized people to feel safe. So they're kicking the cops out. Okay, like I said, rainbow dildos and smacking someone till it stings, it's only going to work for so long. All right? You got some real assholes out there. You got some fucking gay hate groups, anti-hate groups that are, they're probably now going to be down there breaking their balls. Right? So fuck them. Let the gay pride parade fucking burn this year for all I care. Wasn't never a big fucking fan of it to begin with. Just because, you know, listen, I'm not a fan of a lot of parades. Let me walk that back. I'm not a fan of a lot of parades just because you want to talk about equality and equal and mixing societies. You can't mix society if every fucking society in Manhattan has their own fucking parade. You got the West Indian parade, you got the fucking Irish people, you got the Italians, you got the African American parade, you got the gay parade, right? They have a transgender parade, believe it or not. It's like three dudes, you know, pretending to be chicks, but it's a parade. You got the mermaid parade, Coney Island. You got so many parades. Not a mermaid parade doesn't count, but you had the East Indian parade. You have I think there's like a Middle Eastern parade. You have the Brazilians, the Chinese New Year's, their bullshit. We have all these different things and people are like, well, they're sharing their cultures. They're not fucking sharing their cultures. These people live in their respective spots in New York City. Mingling with one another is what sort of Harlem is now. You got black folks here, white folks here. We're intermingling, right? When you live in your separate corners of the fucking city, you're not intermingling, you're not a melting pot. You're a fucking salad bar. And you have everybody in their little spots. That's what it is. It's not a melting pot. It's not a fucking a cereal bowl of different colors. It's a fucking salad bar. That's all it is. So, listen, guys. I you know, again, the whole parade shit. Like I'm always out on. It's like the only parade that needs to be is a Thanksgiving parade. That's it. That's the one and only parade. All the other parades can go fuck themselves. Maybe they should have a. Oh no, that's it. Well, and the Halloween parade, which isn't bad. But the Halloween parade is not a bad parade either. That's pretty cool. Those are the two parades that's all that is needed. But all this other bullshit, man, the fucking, you know, and the military parade. That's another one that we should be having, without question. Guys coming back from home, you should be having a parade for them. And and I know people are like, oh well, you know, you have Veterans Day, and I'm like, yeah, but there shouldn't be protests. There should be a big fucking to-do for them. Look how I'm going back to the gays again. I'm not beating on you guys, I promise, but look at the gay pride parade. Look at the attention it gets. Military guys should be getting the same fucking attention. Those are the guys that allow the gays, the blacks, the East Indians, the drunk Irish, the Italians, to have their parades. They should be fucking, their parades should be a fucking blowout fest, right? So, but it's not. Whenever you look at it, you see like fucking, you know, it looks like 100, 200 people. It's not a lot, but you know, we focus on the bullshit parades. The Trump MAGA parade. That was an interesting parade until that went sideways, or an event back in January. It was an interesting one. And then it went fucking, you know, fucking went left, right, fast, but whatever. I'm not gonna talk about it. Ecosexual. No, we're not gonna go there. Nope, nope, nope. But listen, guys, it's the city and its bullshit. It's just that. It's bullshit. All right, let me fucking adjust this bag real quick. This bag is actually working out, guys. But, and for someone you were just asking about the tripod, there you fucking go. It's on a tripod. It's not floating. It's on a tripod right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nothing. There's a wildebeest walking across the street, crying right now. I don't want to piss her off because she might charge me. Yo, she's serious too, son. She about to get it. She says it's over. Whoever was with her, good job leaving her. Ugh. Anyway, so yes, guys, now I'm officially in Manhattan. Once I crossed that bridge back there, I was in Manhattan. So I'm probably another 20 minutes out, maybe. If I keep live streaming, I'm another half hour out, just because I'm walking a lot slower than I would. Yeah, Patriot Ninja. I ain't running anywhere with these bad knees. Right now, I was just on 151st in McCombs Place. So McCombs Place is a short-ass block. It's probably 4 or 5 blocks long. No, not on crack, just mad. I think someone broke up with her. You should have seen her. That's why they broke up with her. She, ugh. Don't get me started. And yes, people, I do break people's balls. I have no problem with it. A lot of you guys know this shit already. A lot of you guys know I will, make fun of somebody at the drop of a hat. I don't have a problem with it. Remember when we used to have fun? We used to say, we used to just like, hell, look at that dude. Holy shit, is he ugly? Remember those things, those days? Can't say that anymore. I'm gonna offend somebody. Offend. Apocalypse Survivor, thank you for the donation. Right, and so now, you make fun of somebody and you're hurting their feelings, and if you keep saying it, they're gonna commit suicide. Really? I mean, I read an article, not an article, sorry. It wasn't an article, it was an Instagram post. And the Instagram post was talking about how kids were mistreated by their parents. So I'm reading these stories thinking that the mistreatment was like beatings and molestation and all that other bullshit. It was fucking stupid. It was baby shit. One lady was like, my mother always wanted me to clean my house, my room, and I grew up thinking that in order for me to get love from her, I had to clean my room. And now I'm emotionally scarred. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Motherfucker, you're supposed to clean the room, you sloppy motherfucker. That's why you... So again, guys, we got some bitch-ass kids growing up, or have grown up. Because I'm pretty sure this person was an adult, right? And we have a lot of bitch-ass adults who like, my mom yelled at me 3 times my whole life, and it scarred me. You fucking pussy. Seriously. My mother used to go to war with us. We had to play dodge the object with my mother growing up. She would fucking, whatever was next to her was flying at you. We all remember that. None of that shit scarred me. I'm not fucking like, seeing a psych patient and talking to somebody. No, you got your ass handed to you when you talk back to your parents. Or you did something stupid. Or you did something you were supposed to do. I'm sorry, you did something you were supposed to do, but you didn't do it correctly. You got a talking to, you got a spanking, whatever it is. You were told 8 times. 9. In my case, it's like 20, right? And you got a talking to. But these kids today, man, they're fucking like straight bitches, man. They're just like, he took my Nintendo away. I hate him. Fucking kid, I hate him because he took his Nintendo away. This is what happens when you have a nation of bitches, guys. You breed bitch-ass kids. You know? So, and you can blame the food for turning these kids into little bitch-ass kids, but that's what it is. Yeah, Mary Beth, weak by design, weak by the food, maybe the air, maybe it's the fucking games, who knows? But these kids are fucking, you know, enough already with their crying. They're always crying about something. Some kids are like, I had PTSD when my parents used to make me dress up for Halloween and put a costume on, and now I hate Halloween. And I legitimately heard that probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, okay. I can't listen, guys. Some of the people that complain about shit, I can't take it. I can't stand it. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Are they looking for attention? There are a lot of attention seekers out there now. So attention seekers are like, I have PTSD, and they'd be like, oh yeah, what happened to you, man? Because listen, you tell me you have PTSD, guys. I take that as you were in the military, or you were a cop, or you were a fireman, you were in some fucked up situation. Not your parents yelled at you and told you you couldn't play fucking Nintendo. What's going on, guys? So, listen, guys, again, and these guys, like, you know, I guess behind us here, they're from our generation. This is it, guys. It stops what, I guess if you're 45 and older, I guess it stops with us. Or 40 years and older, it stops with us. The fucking, the toughness, the Billy Badass, whatever you want to call it, it's dead. It's done. Because again, the crying that's going on today in America about everything is enough. It's just holy shit. Wonder Woman made a statement about feeling bad for Israel and feeling bad for Palestine. But instead of saying Palestine, she said our neighbors. With that, liberals went nuclear on her. She said neighbors, she didn't say Palestine. Why didn't she say Palestine? Remove her from Wonder Woman. This is where we are. And the crazy shit is, bitch ass Hollywood, hot stuff, thank you for the donation, I appreciate it. Bitch ass Hollywood is probably gonna consider it. They're probably gonna sit there and go, you know what? She didn't say Palestine, she said neighbors. That is offensive. Get rid of her. So, this is a society we live in. Hollywood will listen to anybody else except for Corey Feldman or Hames. Hames is dead, so Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman talked about the child molestation in Hollywood and nobody wanted to hear it. He didn't want to hear it at all, right? But let somebody talk to you about not enough black characters in a movie and they throw their hands up and like, we will fix this problem. You know why they'll fix the problem now with race in movies and gays and retards and all that shit in movies? Because they want you to not look at the closet with all the fucking kids they peddled with and touched. That's why Hollywood fucking doesn't want to address the whole child sex thing in Hollywood. Because, yo, that shit, they open up that Pandora's box, Hollywood would collapse within days, maybe hours. Hollywood is probably one of the most corrupt organizations out there. And you talk about this kid was banged by this guy, and everybody's like, well, I didn't see that. That didn't happen. You talk about, what's it, Dunkirk, right? Dunkirk, the movie. Black organization actually cried about not enough black guys in the movie. It was a fucking war movie with the Brits. They didn't have a lot of black soldiers back then. And there were a couple of black soldiers in there. But they wanted the black soldiers, a couple of them, to be stars of the movie. It's not how it works. Whatever. They wanted more black guys in Lord of the Rings. I'm like, the book wasn't written that way. That's what they wanted. And yet Hollywood wants to listen. Now Hollywood wants to boycott Golden Globes. I think it's the Golden Globes. Because there's not enough equality in it. How about equality for the kids, right? That were being passed around in Hollywood. What about that? But anyway, all right, guys. So we at the 45-minute mark. This part here always gets me. Stupid little stairs. And I got more stairs to tackle in a bit. So that you guys don't witness me pass out completely, we're gonna end it here on 145th and Edgecombe. Give me a second. All right, guys. So anyway, this is the Angryprepper. Thank you for the donations. Thank you, mods. Thank you, wife, kids. Thank you guys for joining me tonight on my walk home. That felt pretty fast, by the way. So again, I appreciate it. And other than that, it's not hot in New York. It's just that I run very, very high. It could be fucking 28 degrees. I do I do something. I tie my shoes, I'm fucking sweating. All right, anyway, guys, good night, and thank you once again.